Okay, I don't have a job number yet on this project, but it's a project for Skanska. Job name, Microsoft Building 40-41 Road Seal Coat. On this project, it's got a roadway that goes on the south end here, past Building 40, wraps around to the back side, heads north over to Building 41. This roadway needs to be sealed and the buttons need to be put back. I know the button pattern and I can print out the pattern that the guys would need to put back the right amount of buttons, but I'll also have a count on these with the estimate. So seal coat from the entrance here, which this is 156th out here. This is the south end of Building 40. Seal coat starts right here. We would tape off the thermoplastic stop bar so that way we don't have to redo it. Pop off all the buttons that are existing here right now. It's a lot easier to pop the buttons off, seal coat over it, and then put down new buttons versus trying to tape all of them. As you can see, some of the buttons have been popped off already from heavy equipment. It's type 1 yellow and type 2 yellow RPMs to put back. I'll catch in the video the other side of this roadway in a little bit. We don't have to do anything with the painted curbs. We just have to seal coat the asphalt. So painted curbs are excluded. Underneath this metal cover is, this metal plate is damaged asphalt. I will have a measurement on this with my quantities later, but apparently the asphalt has sunk in multiple areas. So I'm going to measure off this whole section. I'm going to count this metal plate as the square footage for asphalt repair that needs to be done. I believe they said it's 3 inches thick on the asphalt. I'm gonna hit pause here and catch the other side. Okay, I changed my mind on the measurement for this patch. I just noticed that right in this area, all the way around right here, it started to sink as well. So I'm going to include that square footage in with whatever's damaged under those metal plates. From an aerial photo on measuring the seal coat, you'll measure from the south end of Building 40, which I will indicate on that aerial map. I'll mark it. But you would measure from curb to curb minus 36 inches because of the curb and gutter. So from curb to curb, you do a measurement minus 36 inches. And then of course the length of this roadway. So when measuring the seal coat, you'll come around the south end, and approximately where that car is, it ends on the asphalt, and it's concrete, which I'll show you here in the video in just a second. But as we're walking, these are thermoplastic arrows, which we can tape off. We want to salvage those so we don't have to put them back in. They're pretty thick and they don't need to be redone. So make sure we mask those off. Seal coat on the asphalt all the way to the plates there at the entrance. We'd want to tape off, mask the thermoplastic stop bar there. Now I'm heading northbound behind Building 40. That's 41. This is 42, or excuse me, this is Building 40. On the west side is the parking garage, which we are striping the top deck at the end of May, maybe in June. Okay, so the asphalt ends here and it's concrete. All of that is concrete. And the concrete continues until you get down to this next crosswalk, which I'll push pause and continue at that point. Okay, I just got to the end of the concrete and it continues with asphalt again. So we will be replacing these buttons, knocking them all off and replacing them. Again, I will provide the button pattern for these RPMs. Seal coat up into the entrance of the garage. Mask off the stop bar on this end as well. These only stencils, we'll want to salvage those, as well as these arrows. We'll want to salvage the crosswalk bars that are down here. We'll also want to salvage the only stencils and the arrows down there as well. Crosswalk, stop bar, salvage those by masking them off, and the asphalt ends here on the north end by the loading dock. These crosswalks, the spec calls out to put type 2 two-way markers where they're reflective on both sides. You have to put one on each side of the crosswalk bar down this roadway. You'll see you don't have to do it over there, but you have to do it here and along this main road where these other crosswalk bars are at. I think that's it. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you. One last thing, this project's supposed to be done this summer. They are looking at potentially 6 to 8 weeks out. Thank you.